Today I'm going to be reading to you the story Rules of the Wild, an unruly book of manners. Boys and girls, I want you to think about some manners that we use in the classroom and that you use at home, like chewing with your mouth closed, or those magic words, please and thank you. Those are all rules we've grown up learning. Well, today, in our story, which is a fantasy story, we're going to hear about the rules of the wild and their manners that they might have. This is a fantasy story because, boys and girls, in this story, the animals sometimes act like people, and the people sometimes act like animals. And that's just something that's not real. So, we're going to read Rules of the Wild, an Unruly Book of Manners by Bridget Levin. If your mom had a tail or your father a mane, the rules of your house might not be such a pain. Mother Piggy would say, "Eat whatever you like." Oh my. And Father Fruit Bat declares, "You can stay up all night." Mother Dolphin would nod, "Splashing is fine." And Father Lion exclaim, "That roar sounds divine." If your mom was cold-blooded, your dad tended to drool, could you mind all your manners? Would you follow the rules? Mother Snake wouldn't scold, "Don't leave clothes on the floor." And Father Camel wouldn't huff, "Please don't spit anymore." Mother Groundhog would say, "Sure, go play in the dirt." And Father Elephant declare, "On your mark, get set, squirt." If your parents were four-legged or had wings, tails, or tusks, would you know all the mustn'ts? Would you know all the musts? Burp. Mother Cow wouldn't argue, "Chew with your mouth closed, my dear." Father Walrus wouldn't fuss, "We don't burp around here." Mother Grizzly would yawn, "Sure, sleep all winter long." And Father Raccoon would say, "Fine, dunking food isn't wrong." But if your father wears clothing and your mother does too, you know how to behave and you know just what to do. Don't you? That's a great ending to that story, boys and girls, isn't it? How would you answer that author's question? Do you know how to behave? I think you absolutely do know how to behave, and it wouldn't be like any of these creatures on these pages. Our essential question back at the beginning was, what would it be like without rules? And throughout our story, we saw how absurd it would be without rules. So I wonder if you could think about some rules that you have in your house. And by doing that, you're realizing how important the rules are. And we don't need the rules of the wild. We need the rules of our house. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.